What's up, people of the internet? It is Steven, and you are watching the Myspace music feed, the place not only for music, but the world of Myspace music. And on today's glorious program, I'm going to hang out with country music superstar Brad Paisley, talk about his new record, American Saturday Night. Jordan Taylor's going to give you the skinny on new music from Set Your Goals. And in beautiful Cleveland, Ohio, if you've been there, you know what I'm talking about. The stain across the lake. Jay Boogie's going to hang out in Cleveland and talk with members of the Fray about their new summer tour. That's a whole lot of show to get to. We should probably get started.
Hey everyone out there, I am in Cleveland, Ohio tonight with, of course, Isaac and Joe from the Fray, and they are kicking off their summer tour right here, right now. How to Save a Life. It took a little bit to build, but when you guys debuted in February, #1.
We would have killed for any kind of reviews on that first record when we put it out, and then things started building and the momentum. It's all about momentum, so when the second one came, it hit pretty hard.
Working hard at it that whole time. Now, do you guys feel like you can take a breather?
There was a massive pressure for this record, sophomore thing. You don't want to do the slump, so it's never going to end.
Right. And now you guys did a cover of Kanye's "Heartless." What was his reaction to it?
Well, he hasn't called us,
But
we heard.
But if he did, he would probably call our people. His people would call our people.
We would never actually converse.
We didn't expect it to #1 even get out there because it wasn't meant to be out there. So we didn't expect him to listen to it. But then obviously it did. Then he put it on his website, and it was crazy. Just all the hip hop blogs were talking about it, and people that would not normally be digging on the Fray were talking about the Fray. I think that's just a huge compliment to have a diverse crowd at your shows and different people, and even like the indie hipsters. It's like they look much cooler than we do, and
they don't tell their friends that they're coming.
But then they come and they're singing our songs. It's like, what? But no, it's humbling, and it's very cool to see. Yeah.
Thanks, Jay. Since forming in 2004, Bay Area punk Set Your Goals have performed on stages with some impressive names, including New Found Glory and Paramore. In fact, Paramore's lead singer Hayley Williams is such a big fan that she contributed to some guest vocals on a track from the band's new album, which comes out July 21st on Epitaph. It's called This Will Be the Death of Us, and it also features a song from Chad Gilbert of New Found Glory, Talk About Friends in High Places. Be sure to check out Set Your Goals and their album here on Myspace July 16th. Now, our next guest may not be quite as hardcore as Set Your Goals, but he did once write a song about ticks. Ticks are very scary.
Hey, we're sitting here with Brad Paisley. We're going to talk about his record, American Saturday Night. You ready?
I think so. I don't know.
You better be.
You any good at this?
No. How would you describe American Saturday Night?
I can tell you more about really what I was going for, and then we can decide if I got it. But what I went in the studio thinking about was a more organic album than I've done, which is a little more, a little less fixes, a little more spontaneous in its creation. Something that didn't ignore these times that we're living in.
Do you give consideration to how this song might play on radio?
You assess throughout, you go, well, we've cut American Saturday Night and She's Her Own Woman and what else? I mean, in the first batch, it's like, so what of those could you see on the radio? And then you start thinking about it. I don't necessarily write for the radio as much as I just sort of write based on the songs I like.
How has having children changed the way you write songs or changed what you write about?
You see the world through new eyes. It's to have your heart sort of go walking around without you. You know what I mean? It's this crazy feeling of everything is new again in some ways.
Now on American Saturday Night, it of course showcases your guitar virtuosity. So I want to ask you, how did you go about learning guitar?
I had a grandpa who played, and he wanted me to learn how to play the guitar. He said it would get me through things in life, and that you'd never be lonely, if you know how to. And it's true, really. I mean, it's like a lot of kids. I mean, what do you do? Video games, And Guitar Hero never got anybody a date.
It's true.
No girl ever went, oh, he's hot, you should see him play.
Now, with your children, are are you going to say, here's a guitar, or are you going to let them find instruments on their own, or how would you encourage that?
The most fun we've had recently is that when I work out in the morning, I'll get up with him and I'll take him downstairs to the gym, which is also right beside a little area which we set up as like a playroom for him. And so what I do to kind of time him out is he has these little rattles from when he was a baby, the little metal rattles, and he pretends they're his dumbbells. So he does sets with me with these rattles. Then we run over to the guitar, and I ask him, I say, what do you want me to sing a song about? And he says, bulldozer and a tractor. So I do a 30-second song about a bulldozer and a tractor, and he jumps on the little like trampoline thing. And then we run back over to do a set of weights. It's the most exhausting thing I've ever done in my life. I mean, he's done with it. He's like, yeah, it's fun. Let's keep going. I'm trying to, if anything, if I can pass anything along, it's that creative process too, a little bit, which is that sort of make a song of it.
And that'll do you for this week's MySpace Music Feed. I want to thank Brad Paisley for being uber awesome and hanging out with us. Check us out next week when we talk to Demi Lovato and All Time Low. And that's it. We're in New York. I'm going to go home.